Good evening, one and all. Today is June 15th, and we're coming to you from Hamilton, Ontario, monitoring the VA3ZOE repeater. And it's just about 7 o'clock for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. This net meets 5 times a week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on the repeater, 443.075, and on Thursdays on a simplex frequency of 446.125. We'll stand by for the clock to flip over to 7 p.m. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll hear VE3IMW Bill from Dundas to pick up the net.
Good evening, all amateurs. This is Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt, Bill in Dundas, and I'm your host this evening for the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Presently, this net meets 5 times weekly, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays on this repeater at 7 p.m. Thursdays on a simplex frequency of 446.125, also at 7 p.m. And we will be going to our summer schedule as of next week. The 21st will be the last Saturday night net until after Labor Day. And Monday the 23rd will be the last Monday night net, and that will also resume after Labor Day. So with that, I'd like to stand by for anybody that's a quick one and done or has any priority traffic coming up. Okay, nothing heard, so stand by for anyone who would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
VA3IMW V3IUK. Good evening, Mac.
Good evening, Bill, and happy Father's Day to everybody who's listening. And if you're not a father yourself, then it's a good day to remember your father. Anyways, Bill, thanks for jiggling my gray matter last night. You had asked if we were going to go to a summer schedule for the sideband net. And in introspective review, I think maybe that might be a good idea. So perhaps as long as there's no great kerfluffle and picketing and demonstrations, perhaps we'll idle the sideband net as of the 22nd of June and then pick it up after Labor Day. That'll give me and everybody else a little bit of a break from doubling up on nets on Sunday night. So I think that's the plan. And obviously, if anybody has concerns, feel free to let me know. But we'll hold the last of our sideband nets, UHF and VHF, on the 22nd of June. So that's next Sunday night. Just a quick reminder, June 21st, the group get-together at Royal Botanical Gardens in the parking lot across the road from the 12-inch hot dog stand, Esterbrook's. Some say Easterbrooks, but no matter what, that all tastes the same. And I'm not sure whether the HF park activation or the hot dogs are going to be more of a draw, but we'll be there hoping to get RF busy by around 11 o'clock in the morning. And I think pretty much everybody has got their travel arrangements made. That's good news. And we're also going to be looking forward to making a park-to-park contact with Wade out west. So far, haven't seen Wade check in to the YouTube, and that's the other thing. Let me drop. I have to say, at the risk of timing things out, yes, we are also streaming on YouTube Live. Just look up my call sign, VA3IMW. Scroll down until you see the big red sticker that says live, and here we are. Anyways, so far a little bit quiet tonight, Bill, but that's okay. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Thanks for running this one. Certainly appreciate it. And I'll turn it back to you.
Yeah, okay, Mac. Yeah, and hopefully we have a good turnout next weekend. And if we get good enough turnout, I should hope be able to afford to maybe touch up the paint job there, Mac. Aye. Anyway, yeah, it should be a good weekend, and let's hope maybe that that A index and K index at least go down to some point where the band will be a little more manageable. So we'll just have to wait and see. But thanks a lot for checking in, Mac. Again, I can understand going to that summer schedule. Getting the nice nights, you might want to do something else. So there you go. Anyway, Mac, thanks a lot for checking in, and we'll move on and see if there's anyone else who would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now. VA3LBI. VA3MHV. V3DDD. Okay, three more fine gentlemen heard from there, and we'll start with Larry, V3LBI, V3IUK. Good evening, Larry. Yeah, good evening, Bill. Everybody on net there. Very busy day today. Water day. Of course, the wife's not feeling well, so she's sleeping in their bed, and was had to do the sheets today. I don't know why they call them fitted sheets. You get three corners in, you put the other one on, and then one pops out. It doesn't matter. I just scratch my head. They call them fitted sheets, but they don't fit. Yeah, you have to do opposite corners first before you. That's the way I do it. So you do bottom left corner, top right corner. Do them first, and then do the other two. And I find that they go on better that way, Larry. Okay, Bill. Well, you're hired. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. Come on up. You can do the sheets. No problem. And of course, then there's the Tupperware. Nothing fits. Doesn't matter. You can count up how many you took out. It was like if I took the fourth one out, put it back, it don't fit. You remember that? They still have it out there. It's a kid's game. It's like on a little rocker with a pyramid. You put the red ring on, and you put the blue ring on. If you get them mixed up, they don't fit together right. You can't get the very top one. That's Tupperware. Oh, geez, yeah, Tupperware. Boy, I'll tell you, I remember that as a kid. I didn't think anybody had any Tupperware left anymore. Well, I call it Tupperware. It's the stuff you buy at the dollar store. Of course, my wife goes to the dollar store, and it's like, I need to get a couple of things. And she goes out with 400 pieces of plastic and lids. And I'm going, what do you use that for? Well, it's like, you got stuff in the fridge, and, with the spaghetti, and they get stained, and you get the ones with the chili in, and they get stained, but they're still in the cupboard. I just can't stack them. I think they should put them color-coded. All the reds go together, all the blues go together, all the yellows go together. It all fits back in. I ended up, there was 2 rows, now I got 4 now. Oh, geez, they could maybe bring out a book, the books they had, instructional books like DOS for Dummies, Windows for Dummies. Maybe they could have Tupperware for Dummies. It's either that or Pat the idea with the color coding. I think that would work. And of course, you got the dog. And I always run the dry mop over the hardwood floors to pick up the dog. And of course, did it yesterday. I don't know who the dog had in last night, but I think I picked up a dog and a half. Oh, yeah, well, especially the breed of dog you have, Larry, no doubt. Anyway, just a very busy day. And of course, then the dog has to go out. Normally the dog goes out and does a couple of business through the afternoon and whatever. No, today's 4, but not one location. So I think they call that collective art. Yeah, collective art or just marking his boundaries, one or the other. Anyway, Larry, thanks a lot for checking in. Yeah, okay, Bill, take care. All the best to you for LBI. Yeah, before I move on down the list, I can recognize that Guy from Ottawa has checked in, and I see Chuck has checked in on YouTube and Mark as well. So good evening, fellas. Anyway, let's move on down the list. And Mark, you're next, actually. VA3MHV, V3IUK. Good evening.
Good evening, Bill, and all others on net. beautiful day today. A little bit of POTA on 20 meters, playing with my new antenna here, and just kind of took it easy.
Well, there you go, Mark. That's what Sundays are for. So glad you enjoyed your day.
And you as well, Bill. I heard you saying earlier when I was walking to the drugstore that you might take an old man nap, and I gave that an attempt, but it didn't. But I did get on the radio a little bit, so yeah.
Well, I got busy doing other stuff and I didn't end up taking a nap, but I will sleep good tonight. I woke up fairly early this morning. I couldn't sleep in, so it'll most likely be an early night. But thanks for checking in, Mark, and glad your new antenna's working out well for you.
Thank you, Bill. It's a work in progress, and it seems to be okay. I'll let you pick up the others. So, VA3 Michael Del Victor.
Yeah, take care, and thanks a lot for checking in. Huey, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening there, Bill. I'd like to say happy Father's Day to everybody out there. And Bill, thank you for doing that. Just checking in to see on their Sunday evening. So, so hope everybody's having a good one, and take care.
Yeah, I was just thinking about you there. I did the upgrade on the Radtel to the new firmware version 1.14. So I don't know if you know that it is out, Huey.
If you get a chance, you can email me that. My email is vdjz@hotmail.com. If you get a chance, you can email me that, and I'll try to.
Yeah, Roger, I can do that after the net's over, Huey. No problem. Take care, and thanks for checking in.
No problem. Thanks again for doing that there, Bill. Take care.
Okay, anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now.
VA3 Foxtrot Bravo Charlie.
VA3NFG.
Okay, a couple more gentlemen heard from there. V3 Foxtrot Bravo Charlie. That sounds like Sam. Good evening. How are you?
Actually, not too bad. Not as good as I was doing last night, but not too bad. Still chugging along. Hope everybody's doing okay, and happy Father's Day. I call it something else, but can't say that on the line.
Yeah, well, some of us, a lot of us, probably don't have our fathers, but at least we have the memories. But thanks for checking in, Sam, and have a good evening. Steve, VA3NFG, V3IUK, good evening. How are you?
Good, Bill. Good timing. I just finished cutting the front lawn there. Got the back to do there. I figured I'd take a 5-minute break, and I see it's 7:15, so glad I caught you still doing the net there, Bill. Fabulous day today. I was at a buddy's baseball game, I think from 2 o'clock till 4. So 2 games, actually. He won both games, so good day by all today. Back to you there, Bill.
Was that softball, Steve?
Yeah, it's I guess they call it slow pitch. No windmill, so a pitcher can't wind up for a faster throw. So yeah. But anyway, that's about it. Just about to cut the back grass there, and then maybe I'll make it in time for the sideband net. Who knows?
Okay, Steve. Well, thanks a lot for checking in, and glad you got your grass cut, and glad that you had a good afternoon there, and thanks for checking in. Anyone else from Lake Ontario Radio Club? Yeah, come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
VA3 CJZ V3IUK. Good evening, Chuck. How are you doing?
Hey, good evening, Bill, and all on net. too bad today. Back's a little sore though, more than usual. Spent some time with my daughter. She came by and she transplanted some plants that I had that outgrew their containers, and so anyways, we had fun chit-chatting, and she got a new job, and everything's good. Didn't really do any radio today. Like I said, I've been busy with the family, and now I'm sitting here by myself and just taking it easy. Don't have to cut the grass for a couple more days, and it looks like we're heading into some warm weather. So maybe that'll help the hand conditions. I don't know, but you tell me, Bill. Do you know if the conditions are any good today or not?
I haven't been on HF at all today. In fact, I haven't even checked the soil report at all. So maybe somebody else can comment on that. But no, I did not check. And I guess maybe we'll get you to give a plug for your net tomorrow night and your net on Wednesday night if you'd like. Go ahead.
Yes, that's right. After Sunday comes Monday, and that's when we do the accidental net right here on the ZOE repeater at 7 o'clock. And there's only 2 more before the summer break, so they'll be tomorrow and then next week. And we're going to break for the summer until after Labor Day. But the AREG, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, will keep going on. It has for almost 32 years without any drops in the net. And so, geez, we're coming up to what, 1,657 weeks. So ask your Amazon assistant to do the math on how many years that is. But anyways, Wednesday is the AREG at 8 o'clock on the simplex frequency of 146.430. And I know Wade said he was going to try and activate a park there last night. I don't know how he made out. Or I just was looking for him there a little while ago, but nothing yet. Other than that, just taking her ease and listening in, and I'll be checking into Mac's 8 o'clock single side band net. Back to you, Bill.
Okay, Chuck, while you were doing that, I looked up the numbers that look a little bit more promising. Solar Flex of 161, A index of 14, and a K index of 3. So that's certainly a lot better than it's been lately. So that's good. So if we could see that A index not getting any higher than that, or possibly go a little lower, that would be nice. But there you go, Chuck. So maybe conditions are starting to improve. So, and as always, we look forward to your Wednesday night net. Great way to break up the week, and you always make it interesting, Chuck. So thanks so much.
All right, very good. And I'm always open to suggestions for anyone who would like to talk about any subjects, or if they want me to do some research on a certain subject. By all means, put it in the suggestion box. Thanks for doing this one, Bill. I'll let you see if there's anyone else out there, any stragglers. VA3CJZ.
Okay, Chuck, and thanks a lot for checking in, and we look forward to your net, and I know I do, and I'm sure that everybody else does as well. And it's nice that it's streamed on YouTube as well. You never know who is going to come across it. If they start going down a rabbit hole on YouTube, you can end up anywhere. Anyway, let's see if anyone else would like to check into the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Come now. Okay, we got VJC in there. Just stand by, Jason. I thought I heard a station in there. It might be Garnett, VA3GMP, V3IUK.
Yeah, it was me, Bill.
Yeah, your audio is very low, Garnett.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to, you can hear me though, right?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk to you right now. But yeah, just checking in your net, Bill.
Okay, yeah, that was much better on that transmission, Garnet. Audio's good.
Yeah, I had to talk real close to the microphone. I had some audio up. I had to in the other room, so I'll do that later.
Okay, Garnet, thanks a lot for checking in. Have a good evening.
Thanks, Bill. We're talking to VA3IMW.
Okay, with that, let's bring in Jason, V3ZJC, V3IUK. How are you doing this evening?
Good evening, Bill, and everybody else on frequency. Doing all right. Just got home a few minutes ago. Spent the afternoon with my son. Came to visit. Go for dinner, and now I'm just relaxing and tidying up some stuff around the house.
Okay, sounds like, I'm going to talk to the right side of the mic here. That would help. Yeah, sounds like you had a good day, and thanks for taking the time to check in.
Yep, good afternoon, good day, all right. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thanks for doing this one, Bill. Much appreciated. VA3ZJC, back to net.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jason. Yeah, mic works much better if I talk into the proper side of it there. Haha. Anyway, let's see. If there are any other check-ins for Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, come now. Okay, nothing heard. We'll stand by for any last call check-ins. Do one more shout-out or any rechecks, comments before closing it down. Come now.
V3PDL.
V3BDL, V3IUK. Good evening, Paul. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. Just happened to be by the radio and noticed the time and turned it on in time to hear you talking to Chuck there, so I didn't hear anybody else, but good evening one and all, and just throwing a quick bean in the pot for you, sir.
Well, thanks for that, Paul. You make it even 10, so that's not too bad for a Sunday night, so appreciate you checking in.
Very good, sir. All right, 7-3 for now. I got to get back to what I'm doing, and everybody have a good day.
Okay, take care, Paul, and thanks a lot. Anyone else before I close the net down? VE3IUK standing by. Is there a station in there? Come again.
It's for NFL.
Oh, VA3NFL. Geez, I must be falling asleep, Al. Anyway, good evening. How are you?
Driving around here on their 4x4.
Oh, very good. You said you're driving around in your 4x4?
Grandkids.
Oh, okay, yeah. They'll keep you busy, won't they?
You know, they're checking. Her name is Rachel. She's going to check in.
Okay.
His crossband is shortening his communications. Needs to key up and give it a second for his crossband to connect.
Say Rachel won't do it. She's smiling, but she ain't going to do it. Yeah, it's for NFL.
Okay, Al. All right, that's all right. Let's at least give her the opportunity maybe another time. I can understand little ones being my shy image, but thanks for checking in. Anyone else for the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net before I shut down V3IUK standing by?
VA3 DCS.
VA3 DCS, V3IUK. Good evening, Dave. How are you?
Doing well, Bill. Doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing well. You make number 12, so I didn't think we were going to get that many on a Sunday night, but glad you checked in. How was your day?
Well, it was a little bit slow. Put a couple shrubs in the front garden that we pulled out some boxwoods a couple weeks ago and got some replacements. So put those in,
in between FaceTiming, which I'll be getting back to with my kids down in Texas in a little bit.
Okay, FaceTime, that's nothing I've ever used. I guess is it similar to Zoom?
Yeah, just through the messages app on the iPhone or iPad, where you can just use FaceTime instead. I guess, I don't know what it is, Zoom. I'm not sure if WhatsApp does that, but yeah, I'm sure there's a few others out there.
Yeah, I should look into it. I've never used it. I wonder if it's cross-platform between, like I said, like Apple and Android. I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah, I think you have to go with WhatsApp as the common platform between the two. In order to do it, you have to use WhatsApp.
Okay, I got you. Okay, Dave. Well, it's wonderful to have that technology. That's for sure. I know that's one of the only reasons I am on Facebook is because I have relatives all over the world. I probably wouldn't even bother with it that much. I don't use it that much, but it's nice that the technology is there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pretty much every Sunday evening, we do some FaceTime, and then we had a little interruption right now, so probably getting back to it in a few minutes. So I'll cut it short and let you see if there's anybody else out there, and I'll just be listening until I go back upstairs. VA3 DCS will be clear with VA3 UK.
Okay, Dave, and again, thanks for giving me a lift next Saturday. That's appreciated, and enjoy the FaceTime with your family. Anyone else for Lake Ontario Radio Club Net before I close things down? Come now.
VA3WPG.
Chris, you got the 13th spot.
One of my favorite numbers. I've never had that one. I think this is the first time I've ever got that one. Very good. Just dropping in a quick check-in tonight. No POTA, no HF today. Had the radio down, noticed the meter was up there, and looked over at the time, and there's a net. I guess we're coming to an end now. We've got a check-in in there anyway. So one more for the counter. VA3WPG.
Yeah, surprised they got 13 for a Sunday night. That's not too bad at all. So, yeah, I didn't do any radio today, but I know band conditions are improving, so we probably will get out there sometime this week. But anyways, thanks for checking in, Chris, and have a good evening.
You too, 73, everyone, VA3WPG.
Yeah, 7-3. Anyone else for Lake Ontario Radio Club Net? Come now. Okay, I believe that's it. So I'd like to thank Terry, VA3IQL, for the use of the repeater. Very much appreciated. Thanks to all you folks that checked in. You guys make the net, and don't forget Max sideband net at 8 o'clock. So with that, this is VA3IUK, Bill and Dundas, saying 7-3 all, and have a good evening. This equipment is turned back to normal amateur use.
And that brings the net to a close. 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye.